Hi and hello guys, welcome back to my channel which is named Annie Psychology. Here I am today again after a very long time, after a break. So here I am today with a new and a fresh topic. So here I am welcoming you today on my new video. Let's see. So today's topic is very interesting. It's about disruptive behavior disorders, which is in short form called D.B.D, which is also called as impulse control disorders. Impulse control means where you have no control on your behaviors. So let's discuss about today's topic. So let's start from the definition of disruptive disorders, which is also called as D.B.D and also called as impulse control disorders, which are those that involve an inability to control your own emotions and behaviors, and you result in harming yourself and the people who are beside you. So these problems are like inability to control your emotional behavior and your behavioral regulation cycle, what you are doing in your daily routine lives, and your actions that violate the rights of others, like you are harming others, such as destroying properties of people or destroying others, or physical aggression towards something or animals or towards humans, or those that conflict with the social norms like laws and authority figures and laws, which I told you. Now let's go further and let's see some of impulsive control disorders. As you can see in the screen, first is kleptomania, second is pyromania, third is conduct disorder CD, fourth is optional defiant disorder ODD, which is called in short form, fifth is intermittent explosive disorder IED, sixth and the last is attention deflect hyperactivity disorder, which is also called as ADHD. These are very common and major impulsive control disorders and disruptive disorders, which are nowadays very common in the society. So let's discuss from the first point of a disorder, which is kleptomania. Let's see what's that. So kleptomania, mainly it involves an inability to control the impulse to steal, like to steal something, to be a thief, kind of a thief. People who have kleptomania will often steal things that they do not really need it. Even they do not want to steal something, but still they have a craving or a feeling or an urge to do an immediate theft, like to steal something very immediately. Those with this condition, with the kleptomania condition kind of syndrome and disorder, experience escalating tension before or prior committing a theft. Like they will feel something, they will feel an urge or a very intense or a brood feeling like they have to steal something even if they don't need it. So committing a theft and feel relieved and gratification and satisfaction afterwards. They do any kind of stealing kind of a thing or a process, so they will feel the satisfaction, they will feel satisfied that okay, now we have done the stealing. So this is kind of a syndrome, or we can say disorder, which is impulse control disorder, where you have no control on your feelings and your behavior, like you have to steal something. In kleptomania you have to just steal something, even your personality is not like a thief, but in this kleptomania kind of disorder you will steal, obviously. Now let's go to the second point of disorder, which is pyromania. Let's see what's that. So basically pyromania, it involves a fascination with fire, like a very strong feeling and strong attraction towards fire that results in acts of fire burning, fire stealing, or fire setting kind of things that endanger yourself and the other people who are nearby you. People who struggle with this kind of disorder, pyromania, purposefully and deliberately have like set fires more than one time in their life. Like in their whole lifetime they have set so many times fire in their, like, near home or near anything. So they will get satisfaction inside their heart and their soul and their mind before, like as I told you, they will feel tension, like as in kleptomania they will feel tension before they steal something. So as the same in pyromania, they will feel very tensed before they set any kind of fire, but afterwards, after they do the fire and everything they do a fire setting everything, so they will feel very kind of a gratification, satisfaction, and very kind of a great relief that okay, they have done their work what they are meant to be. So this is the pyromania. So as we can see the conclusion of the pyromania, people who are suffering through pyromania, the conclusion is that these people, they are in love with the fire and they want to set fire anywhere, anytime, because their mind wants to set the fire every time when they are there. So let's go to the third disorder, which is conduct disorder, which is also called in short form CD. Let's see what's that. So this is a condition which is mainly diagnosed in children and adolescents, as we can say teenagers under the age of 18. This is mostly only found in the children or under 18 who are teenagers and adolescents, who regularly violate social norms and laws, as we can say, and the rights of others, like destroying another properties. Children and teenager under 18 with this disorder or suffering with the conduct disorder, they will display aggression so much toward people and towards animals. They will harm them, they will like destroy their humans property, and they will try to harm the animals by stones, as you can see in the real life also. If there are any children who want to destroy any kind of good environment, they want to steal and they want to deceive their people, their own family members, they want to bunk the school, they want to just go anywhere by their own choice, they don't want anyone just get involved in them, and they just take like a voice over them, and they are just always violating other rules and laws, such as bullying, bullying, dismotivating and demotivating, physically fights with their peers and the groups who are they are going through, like in schools and their neighborhood. Use of a weapon, like they steal a weapon and they want to hide it from others, and but still they want to keep a weapon. Lying to their family and their schools and their peer groups, often skipping school, as I told you, bunks the schools and run away from home, are the several kind of symptoms of the conduct disorder in the children and adolescents and teenagers, we can say, under the 18. So this conduct disorder is only diagnosed, as I told you, in children and up to 18 years of age. Adults with the same kind of symptoms are diagnosed with antisocial personality disorder, which is also called in the short form ASPD, which is antisocial personality disorder. But the conduct disorder, this is also only found in children or adolescents under age of 18. Now let's go to the fourth disorder, which is very common and very major disorder nowadays, which is optional defiant disorder. Short form is ODD. Let's see what's that. So optional defiant disorder, this is also same as the conduct disorder, as I told you before in the third point, which is CD. So the symptoms are the same: getting angry, being aggressive all the time, being irritable, like the mood will be like often loses temper and easily annoyed, often angry on anything, argumentative behavior, defiant behavior, often argues with their own family members. This is also optional defiant disorder, is not only in children but also in the people who are adult up to more than the age of 18. So these are like symptoms, like getting often loses temperature, argumentative behavior, they want to do argument on everything, even the thing is very good, even the thing is very knowledgeable, still they want to do argue, often refuses to complete their work, they don't want to complete their work if someone is telling them, or someone's request, they will not follow the rules, they will deliberately annoy others, they will deliberately break the rules, they will blame others for their own mistakes. So these behavior upset themselves in their peace also, and the individual who or others who are around him or her, the person or the patient who is suffering from the optional defiant disorder, which is ODD. Now let's go forward to the fifth disorder, which is intermittent explosive disorder, in short form IED. Let's see what's that. This is also the same as ODD and conduct disorder CD, having the same symptoms like getting irritated. As I told you, in the ODD and CD, in this also, like people who are going through this disorder, they will feel sudden outburst, as you can see on the screen, of aggression and of violence, like they have to do something until they will not feel satisfaction, just they have to show themselves that they are the only who have power or who have like knowledge, and everyone else in front of them, they are just low of them. So this is like high self-esteem also. This is the very overconfidence also in the intermittent explosive disorder. It comes into the patient who is suffering through this. So the patient, he will think that he is the superior only, and the others who are in front of him or her, that person individual is not more than him or her. So let's discuss about the last and the sixth disorder, which is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD in the short form. Let's see what's that. It is most common neurodevelopmental disorder of childhood. This is also the neurodevelopmental disorder of childhood, as we can say impulsive disorder of childhood and teenagers who are under 18. So children with ADHD disorder may have trouble paying attention, controlling impulsive behaviors. Like as I told you, they have no control in themselves. Talking too much, sometimes they will not talk anyone, anytime, anywhere. They will not talk, or sometimes they will talk too much. They will daydream a lot. They will forget or lose things, like they don't know where they have kept their things. Difficulty getting along with others in the social and the society, like they don't want to get indulged with their own family members sometimes, and their own siblings also too, are some of the symptoms of ADHD. As I have said to you, this is only the disorder which comes which lies under the childhoodness, okay, and the adolescents who are under 18. So this is also same as you can say the conduct disorder, which is CD, and ADHD. These all are same. So now, as we have completed all the six major and common disorders, impulsive disorder and disruptive behavior disorder, let's go through the symptoms of DBD, which is disruptive behavior disorder. Of all the disorder which I have told you in these six, these are the symptoms of all these kind of disruptive behaviors. So as you can see in the screen, being uncooperative, that they don't want to be cooperative with their own social norms, like all their peer groups and their family members, argue even about small and unimportant things. Third is refuse to follow rules, deliberately annoy others, like they want to fight with others, become easily annoyed even someone is not harming them, still they want to get annoyed, blaming others, destroying properties and not following the rules, run away from their home. In just little things they will get angry from their parents or from their siblings or from their grandparents, so they will just want to run away from their home even if they don't know where they are going through. And bullying others, they want to demotivate others and their friends and their family members, getting aggressive and having aggressive behavior all the time, being irritable towards humans and animals, also lack of respect for others, even their own family members. Now let's go further and let's see the causes of the DBD, disruptive behavior disorder and impulsive behavior disorder. Why a person is forced to do all these kind of symptoms, why children, adolescents under 18 and adults, they are forcefully to do these kind of things. What are the causes? As you can see in the screen, which you can see, first is heredity, by your genes, by your genetics, by your parents, by your family, anyone. Second is mood disorder, if you have suffered from any kind of mood disorders. Third is ADHD, as we have also discussed about this before. Fourth is antisocial personality disorder, if you have suffered or if you are suffering from antisocial personality disorder. In this, you don't want to indulge with the neighborhood, with your relations, with your own family members or your own society, your own peer group. And fifth is schizophrenia, if you are suffering or if you have been suffering from schizophrenia, which is a very major kind of psychological disorder, rejected by your own mothers, and as an infant, like not taken good care when you were child, separate from their parents, poor foster care by your foster parents, or being badly treated by your fosters, for example your foster parents and your foster siblings, if you are living with them, physically, emotionally or sexually abused, have suffered from any kind of neurological damage or any kind of accident which caused neurological damage, neglected from society or by your own people, as for example your own family members, any physical inability that loosens your confidence, and the last is substance abuse. So these were the causes of DBD. So now let's go further and let's see how disruptive behavior disorders are diagnosed, by what kind of tools and innovations they are diagnosed by psychiatrists and psychologists. Disruptive behavior disorder (DBD) can be difficult to diagnose because most of us or most of the people ignore these symptoms, like by saying it's just for a phase of time, or the children or any kind of our child is just feeling aggressive for some time, otherwise in after a meanwhile he will get fine. But a licensed practitioner or a professional psychologist who is having a degree, or a psychiatrist, can completely review any individual symptoms to determine and find out his or her diagnosis, what is going on in the behavior of the patient or the individual. So by professional psychologist or the psychiatrist or person who is holding a psychological degree or any kind of MD degree, so they can completely just review by some kind of tests, and by some kind of tools they have and the innovations like new technologies they have. So by that they can easily know the symptoms, by the symptoms, that any kind of person or individual or a patient is suffering through the DBD or suffering through the impulsive behavior disorder. So this was it, guys. I hope you like the topic, and I hope you find today's topic very knowledgeable and very important, as I have gained knowledge after a long time. I came and I made a new video on my YouTube channel. I hope you like today's topic, which was disruptive behavior disorder, which is disruptive behavior disorders are also called as impulse control disorders. I hope you liked it, and I hope you find it knowledgeable, so you can just share with other people also who are interested to know more and further about psychology. And if you like it, you can just give me a review, or you can give any kind of a review, yes, in my comment section. I will really appreciate it, and I hope you guys like it. And so again, in the end and in the conclusion, I want to say thank you for watching my video, and I hope you will have a very positive and very great life ahead. Thank you. Bye bye.